What's up, grinders? Welcome back to the channel. Now today we're going to check out an early 19th century guidebook, but this is not any type of guidebook, okay? This is a guidebook for Portuguese speakers who want to be able to form English sentences when they, end up in the English freaking countryside. Now, unfortunately for those who may have accidentally purchased this guidebook, they, I guess, encountered the first occurrence of a linguistic fraud, because basically this guidebook was made by a guy who did not speak English. So what he did is he translated his Portuguese sentences to French, which is basically just badly spoken English, and then used an English to French dictionary to just literally translate words as needed. And I'm pretty sure he was aware of this, because when I checked out the preface to this book, he kind of gave a hint to that. So let's have a look at the guidebook in question. So it's called The New Guide of the Conversation in Portuguese and English in 2 parts. Now, it says The New Guide. It's from the early 19th century, so I think it might not be so new anymore. Okay, so let's read the preface together. A choice of familiar dialogues, clean of Gallicism. What the hell is that word?
Gallicism.
Gallicism. Okay, a choice of familiar dialogues, clean of Gallicisms, and something phrases. It was missing yet to studious Portuguese and Brazilian youth, and also to persons of other nations, that will to know the Portuguese language. We sought all something may do to correct that want, composing and diversing the present little work in 2 parts. The first includes the greatest vocabulary proper names by alphabetical order, and the second 43 dialogues adapted to the usual precisions of... There must be something missing there. Something of life. For that reason, we did put with scrupulous exactness a great variety own expressions to English and Portuguese idioms, without to attach ourselves, as make some theirs with an I missing, almost at a literal translation. I'm pretty sure they got a little bit literal in this book. Translation, what only something to be for to accustom the Portuguese pupils, or foreign, to speak, maybe? Very bad, any of the mentioned idioms. Peak? Yeah, maybe peak the very bad any mentioned idiom. I don't know what that's meant to be. Evildea, you dipshit, it's speak. Speak. Okay? Why did you not notice that? We were increasing this second edition with... Oh god, this is not the first edition. This is the second edition, so they actually sold this thing already. I don't know if they had, a freaking early 19th century version of Evildea sitting out here in the countryside going, this shit's a fraud! But anyway, it's got the first part, some familiar letters, anecdotes, idioms, proverbs, and a second, a coins index. With the hairdresser. Master hairdresser. Oh my god, that sounds so amazing. Could you imagine if you walked in to get your haircut these days and you were like, Master hairdresser? You're either going to insult the shit out of them or they're gonna freaking love you, okay? Master hairdresser, you are very lazy. Oh god, no. You keep me back at home. I was to go out. If you not come sooner, I shall leave you too. Oh, I guess he's at home waiting for the hairdresser. I'm not sure. Sir, I did come in a hurry. Shave me. Yours razors are them well? Yes, sir. Look to not cup me. Oh god, I'm reading this in the wrong way. Comb me quickly. Don't put me so much punt. What news tell me? All hairdresser are newsman goer. Oh, that's true. This was even true when I was in the military. You had the military barber, and he knew everything. Anyway, sir, I have no heard anything. Tomorrow, be more early. Bring me any news. Are you great deal of customers? I have enough for to maintain me. Okay, well, I'm glad that went a little bit better halfway through. For to visit a sick. For to visit a sick. You are no longer a sick person. You're no longer, a patient. You are a sick. How have you passed the night? Very bad. I have not slept. I have had the fever during all night. I feel some pain everywhere body. Oh, that's good to know. Well, it's not good to know, but I guess it's all over. Live me to see your tongue. Have you pain to the heart? I would be very concerned if my doctor looked at me and went, have you pain to the heart? I'd be like, why are you asking me this? Should I be concerned about my heart? Okay, yes, sir, sometimes. Are you altered? What am I, like a cyborg? Yes, I have thirsty often. Let me feel your pulse. It is some fever. Do you think my illness dangerous? Okay, next time you're at the doctor's, remember, finish it off with, do you think my illness dangerous? Okay, let's go to the dentist instead. Dialogue 36 with a dentist. I have the teeth ache. It is a fluxation, or have you had a bad tooth? Is that fluxation? I don't know, I'm wigging out on that word. Jesus Christ, my English. I think that it is bad tooth. Please, you to examine my mouth. You have a bad tooth. Will you pull out this tooth? I can't to decide me it. That make me many great deal pain. Well, yes, getting your tooth pulled out does make me to great pain. Your tooth is absolutely rotted. I actually read that as rooted in my brain. If you leave it, shall spoil the others. In such case, draw it. I shall neat also your mouth. And you could care entertain it clean, for to preserve the mammal of the teeth, I could give you, or is that enamel? That's meant to be enamel. I could give you a opiate, for to strengthen the gums. I thank you. I prefer only the means, which is to rinse the mouth with some water or a little brandy. You're turning down opiates for brandy, my man? What are you doing? He's giving you the good shit. Okay, let's continue. What is this dialogue 41? With an eating housekeeper? What the hell is an eating house? Is that like a mess hall or a restaurant? I gotta read this one. Go to dine. Come in an eating house. Waiting. The bill of fare. Gentlemen, what do you wish to eat? Give us a rice soup. I shall take a vermicelli. I don't know what that is. I go to help you immediately. What wine do you like best? Some Burgundy's wine? Oh god, these words. Give us some beef and potatoes, a beefsteak to the English. What is this guy like? A beefsteak to the English. Okay. I'm guessing, because in the original Portuguese, he would be saying it's what the English have. But in English, it doesn't make real sense because, well, the English know what the English have. What you shall order after. A pullet. How do you like this eating? Oh my god, I'm going to so ask people this when I go out now on. I'll be like, how do you like this eating? Do you like this eating well? I like this eating well. Okay, so I just landed on this page about idiotisms and proverbs, and literally nothing on this page makes sense, but a couple of them are quite funny. At least I think they're funny. Listen to this one, okay? This one here is, the walls have hearsay. The walls are like, hey bro, come over here. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, did you hear? Jimmy and Johnny. Yeah, they got together. Is that true? Maybe. It's up to you if you spread it or not. Let's go down. This one right here. This one I just died at. He got to 4 feet. Could you imagine you're at work, okay? And you gotta get down under the table to fix some shit. And you're like, man, I gotta get to 4 feet to fix this. Because obviously it's meant to be, down on your hands and your knees. But it's like, I got my 4 feet. You just start running around like Exorcist style. Okay, so we've reached the end of this book. I'm actually curious now, guys. Drop it in the comments section below. What do you rate his English level? Like, if this guy came into an exam, he had to take an exam for English, and he was speaking like this, what would you rate him as? Obviously, he's speaking like freaking Shakespearean English. This is like 19th century or whatever. Well, it's not even Shakespearean. It's not that old. But like, still, at the same time, it's just like, it sounds older than it probably is, okay?